This is sick, bro. You guys see that? Okay, things are turning, chat. Things are turning. Yo, everyone, how's it going? And welcome back to another stream here on the PokerStaples channel. Thanks so much for joining me on this beautiful May 30th. We are starting the stream in the dark. I just woke up. Big day around the film. We've got the 530 and the 55, the Super 50, the WPT 500. Day 2 for that, I believe, is tomorrow. 1863. We call in the big blind for 983. Start with a check on the ace 8-7. Flop turn FFS. It's a funny name. It's a funny name. Check, check. Bet the turn. Good spot. Ace queen, we call. So check call. I think we just keep betting. Like, we're pretty under-repped with ace queen. We're not under-repped, but we have a strong hand. Likelihood of them having aces, kings, or ace king and going for the check call, possible, but I would say, like, not all the time. So I'm just going to keep betting there. Whoa. A 3x pot here on the queen 8-4 with a bounty in play, by the way, for 75 bucks. It's a little bit weird. It's a little uncomfortable because it's probably a draw, to be honest. I mean, I'm really tempted to call. I think with this bounty in play, I should. Yeah, I'm going to call. I mean, sick when they get max value with like ace queen, but I think I just call. Beautiful, dude. Beautiful. 75 bucks cash money. Here we go. Side pot against Jack 9 for a lot of chips here. We get third. That sucks. We're going to 3-bet here. I'm going to shove here against Moneymaker, especially with the big bounty on my head. All right. We run it, chat. That's a good start. That's a hella good start. There we go. I think we can call with Queen 10 suited here in the Warrior. We go to a flop, which is fine. It's a fine flop for us. It's not a flop where we're super happy if they shove turn. Although now we're okay with it. Let's bet now. And we take it. All right. Try and limp here. Check call flop. We start betting now, I think. We have queen high with a 6 kicker. By betting here, we can fold out some better queen highs, hopefully some weak king highs, and maybe some ace highs by the river as well, depending on the run out. 8 on the river. Again, I think we have a pretty good bluff candidate here. I think we have a decent one. All in against Tajir for a 87.50 bounty and a lot of chips here. And that'll put us about break even in the tournaments. All right, Bubble Felt official. Bubble Felt brought to you by insert sponsor here. As we're 9 off the money, we have ace jack suited. Very nice hand. I like this one. We call this 3-bet with ace jack suited. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Look at this flop. Look at this flop, Joe. Jack 3 deuce. Probably just call here. I mean, there is 8 bad cards in the deck, a king or a queen. And if they have one of them, then there'd be 6, you know. But that said, ooh, and then it goes check, check. Interesting as to whether we want to go for just a jam here on the turn, by the way, which we can. Or a bet of a normal size and try and get all the money over 2 streets and the bounty. We go for 57K. 376. Okay. Kings here. We're going to 3-bet less than all in against nom stakes, give them the opportunity. But hopefully Barcode just shoves before and we can really play a huge pot. They fold though. So yeah, I think we make it 51K here and say, hey, what do you want to do? They want to fold. Fair enough. I get it. King, queen, still 2 off the money here. We get a raise from Honey. Bzz. We're going to call. What's the word for when words make a sound? What's that called? It's not onomatopoeia. It's not allegory. It's something. Someone will tell me. I mean, someone out there, please. We are going to fold in the turn. We're in the money up here, by the way. Red felt hype. 204 cash, 213 in bounties. We'll call it 430. In the money. What a flop, dude. They're going to check raise here, right? Hopefully they do. Because they can check raise with a lot of worse draws than us here. Straight draws, worse flush draws. And if they check raise all in with a 6, whatever, it's fine. We're probably slightly ahead of just like, I don't know, 6-8 or something, or 6-9. 7-9. Oh. No, dude, no. No, man, no. Aces here. $75 bounty. This is huge. Good luck, chat. Big spot. Come on, let's go. That's so big. That's so big, dude. We make 2 pair here on the river. They bet 60K. I am going to shove with our 2 pair, I think. Shove with the 2 pair. 711,000 in there. Oh my goodness, bro. We just got 225 in bounties. We're on a 1.1 million chips. Are we in the lead? We're in the lead, dude. We've taken the lead in the Warrior. We've got $513 in bounties. 228 cash. This is sick, bro. You guys see that? Okay, things are turning, chat. Things are turning. We're going to reshove here with ace-8. I think is fine. Covering for a bounty as well, I think is clear. Nice. Take it down 1.35. All right, 6s is nice. Big Stein goes to the raise. You can just jam here for 43, but I don't think that's what we want to do. Especially when they go for such a big sizing preflop. It's like, it's going to skew them towards more value type hands, I would guess. You know? Which makes it less awesome. You know, I love when they can min raise and have like queen 8 suited, right? Not so much when they choose a big size and they're saying I have something decent. And good squeeze spot. Good squeeze spot with the king 10 offsuit, I think. It's fine. It plays okay multi-way. But also, this is going to work a pretty high percentage of the time, I think, just for the squeeze and take it. Look at this. Slow play. It's just the dream spot, dude. I mean, 3 squeeze shove stacks. If they pick up any pairs, they're just all in. It's a good spot to slow play. And a 3-5-6 flop. The only spot where this gets super painful is when they just flop to set. Because the thing is, in their range, they have kings, they have queens, they have jacks, they have 10s, they have 9s, they have 8s, they have 7s. They have all these things. We go for a small bet, they call. We're going to bet big on the turn now. We don't have the ace of clubs either. I check back. I think it's too thin. I'm so sick though, bro. That's the thing. We lose a massive pot, but I'm actually so sick. Checking aces there. Wow, that's nasty. That is a nasty avoid getting check raised. I want to smile, but I'm not going to. Damn, dude. Damn. We're down to 1.1 million. So painful. So sick. 3-bet pot. We're going to bet against Luke Greenwood. Let's bet again on the turn. Picking up the gutter. We don't have spades, of course, which is painful, but it's okay. Like the double barrel's fine. We take it. 580. Fold the 10-6. 415 now. 415. We are 3-betting with aces against Bling Blang Blow. In our 215 Warrior, big moment. Gonna call ace king 8. Okay. We need to see bet in that we love this flop. It's great. We flop trips. We've got the nuts right now. We don't have the ace of clubs, by the way, which is actually pretty relevant. Important. They can have the ace of clubs. The problem is, though, we have 3 of the aces. We can see 3 of the aces. There's only 1 left in the deck, so it makes it a little bit less likely they have hands that can continue. This is a big bounty, dude. 453. That is a big bounty. We're down to 12. Pay jump at 11 is up to 445. But I think we limp call this one. We bet flop with top pair. Take that down. Okay. 2s. I'm going to call in position. Jack 10-9 on the flop. Well, not such a good flop for 2s. The thing is, we might get an opportunity to bluff at this, though. Bet like 60,000 or a little bit less. And maybe take it down sometimes. And hope for the best. I think our most natural bluffs in this spot are going to be, I mean, honestly, like pairs. 2s through 6s are our bluffs. Like even ace queen and ace king, like checking back, it's fine. But we get shoved on for a little bit too much. Ace 5 suited, dude. This is the raise 4-bet play coming in, although these two can just shove on me. It's going to be so sad if they do, you know. Ace 5 suited is the beauty. But I think it's a 3-bet from Cute Cat. It's a 4-bet, man. 4-bet bluffs. You got a 4-bet bluff sometimes, chat. And ace 5 suited is the best hand to 4-bet bluff with. For sure. Like I said, it's our moment, baby. Are you guys ready, chat? The 4-bet bluff live on Twitch. PokerStaples.tv. Are we doing it? We're all in. We got guts. Do we got the chips? Let's find out. Oh, he's got the chips. He's got the chips, chat. He's got the guts. Does he get the glory? We're going to find out. 12 left. Kings. Love it. Luke Greenwood goes for the open. We're going to 3-bet here. Run it against 10s. Unlucky. We raise. With the ace deuce suited, man. We're going to call. Okay. Wow. Well, I guess we check, right? I mean, our hand is super not vulnerable. We're not worried about very many cards at all. Like king, queen, 10 of non-clubs are not great, but everything else is fine. We check call. Turns an ace. And now we just don't fold, I think. Hopefully induce bluffs. Cute Cat, if they want to bluff, is going to have to triple barrel to get us off like middling pairs here on that turn, I think. So, yeah, this is nice. And call. I don't know how we're alive in this tournament, to be honest, is the first thing that I want to mention. I don't know how we're still here. Second of all, could we just have something go our way, please? Poker gods, just one thing. Just one thing. Man, I could bust that hand, though. That's the thing, you know. Like, I'm going broke in that spot if they bet river all in, so, I mean, it could be worse. Threes, we're all in. We're down to 11, by the way, so it's a little pay jump, but definitely shove any pair. Hopefully we get a fold. The thing that works against us, we have a decent-sized bounty here. Hold. GG. Pocket threes. I think fine to open in the hijack here. Joshua McCauley from New Zealand. Thinking about it, deciding what to do. GG, guys. GG, GG. Oh, it's so small, bro. Raising a 3-bet. We 4-bet here with kings. Like, cold calling here is really strong, I think. I think we just shove. Yeah, no, we shove with kings. Shove with kings specifically as well. I think is a good idea. I say no. I say yes. I say yes. For 20,000. Oh, glad I said yes. Look at this. Look at this, man. We check raise to 160. Willing to gamble here. Ready to rumble. If the action plan is in, let's hit it. Wow. Francois, man. Jam for 20 blinds here. I mean, call, I think. Thing is, like, no strong hands want to do this. They all just want to raise. I don't think they have ace-king. They have ace-queen. They have ace-jack. I don't think they have aces, kings, queens, jacks in their range is the problem here. We limp a really strong hand. You know, intending to limp jam or limp call. Both are very profitable. Problem is, like, I just don't think Francois has any 20 blind jams with hands that have us dominated. Zero. So, yeah, we call. But a lot of the time, we're going to be up against ace-deuce and, like, you know, whatever, 42% or something. Raise king 10 here. I think Dat Poker Podcast, it used to be called the 2+2 PokerCast back in the day, is really quality, man. It's just a really nice pod. So I recommend it. You know, I haven't listened to a show in like a year or so, just because I don't have time, but I like those guys and I want to support them. And they do great work, so check them out, man. Check them out. I think bet fold turn is fine. Ace on the turn is decent for our range, I'd say. Decent for our range. There we go. Kind of close with the fives. We're going to give it a click here in the 530, though. Going to go for a little bet. Nothing on Reddit about it, man. Nothing on Reddit. I don't know. I don't know about the Pochettino. When do you think we're going to find out, chat? Like, when is the deadline for hearing things like this? Check, check. Like the shiny cardboard, been opening Premier League cards, the Purdy. There you go. Nice. Nice. The king queen. We're going to check raise here. We kind of talked about check raising top pair. I think king queen is a good candidate. The stacks are pretty decent here as well. And think about all the hands we can check raise bluff with, you know, and the spades and the straight draws and a lot. King jack suited. All right. Top 42 make the money. The min cash on this is going to be pretty significant, I'd assume as well. It's a non-knockout, right? So it'd be nice to make in the money here. And Peter limps. We can raise call as an option. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to raise and not fold is basically the plan here. We're going to call 10-9-4. I don't want to bet fold this flop, so I'm going to check back. Good turn. Happy with that. Let's bet. It's close, actually. I'm going to bet, but it's close, I think, as to whether we want to bet or check. That is a good river. We might find a hero call here. With the 8s, the 530 here. Check back, turns a 3. Check again, it's fine. And bet the river is okay. If you don't have 7 names or even a poker player, bro, true. Let's go to the 9s, raise this up, 84,000. 46 of 73. Kenny Haller calls on the button, start with a check call here. Good players out there today, man. Check, check against Kenny. We're going to check at the turn as well. And we win. Cool. 463. We're certainly not done, but we're in a decent spot to hopefully make it through here. Fingers crossed. We'll fight hard at this. And we're at the stage of the day where it's a little bit more exciting, too. Oh, my goodness. B Paris, bro. Raise 3-bet, 4-bet. We're all in. I mean, it sucks. B Paris, friend of the stream. I like B pairs, but this is painful for them. I mean, we got the nuts. We're 26 off the money, but B Paris has a Solana bag, so it's fine. It's okay. I don't feel too bad. No. Okay. 4 million. 4 million. This is good. There's a good stack now. It's looking pretty nice. What did we start with in this 530 WPT, by the way? 500,000. So we have 8x starting stack. It's good. And 42 is the money. We're in 5th, so. And raise. All right. Nice. We continue. Raise again. It's a decent hand, and now we have a stack where we can put pressure on everyone. They want to make the money, you know. It's 23 away from the min cash. There's no bounties or anything, so this min cash is pretty important. So yeah, suited king and the hijack, I raise all of them. I'm not going to be able to win either of these tournaments, but if we cash both of them, we'll have somewhere between $600 and $7,500 cashed. So that's a lot of money, you know. That's a chunk of change. There's no question. Fold to the squeeze here from Alfred. 10-7-5. We bet. Gonna call Jack at the turn. Jack is not the best turn for us. I'd say it's definitely better for them than us. I think we should check here, actually. We're losing the 8-9 suited. We're losing to Jack 10 here. We still beat like Ace 10 and King 10 and Queen 10 and 10-9 and all that stuff. But we're only getting one more street of value from those hands. I think check is good. And then call a river bet, basically. We're pretty protected with our hand as well. I also think Queens is a better bet than Aces. Aces is the overpair that most likes to check here. Queens blocks some of those straight draws. More vulnerable to an overcard coming. And we get a check from Alfred. We are going to go for value here. We beat Jack 10 now. I think it's pretty unlikely to see 8-9. Pretty unlikely to see a 7 that checks. I think we just go for the big bet and take it down. 4.2 million. We raise again, chat. We raise again. Enjoy online or live tournaments better? Aces. Both, dude. I mean, they're just different, you know? So both I want to be a part of my life all the time. I've definitely done more online tournaments than live tournaments. And online tournaments and streaming is like my career right now, not live tournaments, but I really enjoy both. A6-6 on the flop. We just go for a small bet here. 75K is fine. Daniel has more sixes than we do, but then again, our range in general is just going to be stronger. You know, we don't have 8-7 offsuit. Daniel does, which is an advantage for us. So small bet, we take it. King 3 is a fold. The thing is, these stacks definitely want to get a min cash, right? Min cash is going to be $1,000 probably. And so they want to get that money on not a super deep stack. We're going to raise Jack 7 suited here. It's close. It's on the edge, but I think, again, worth opening given the bubble pressure. Going to call in the big blind from Alfred. King 5-6 on the flop. Let's bet small. 75K. Same thing. When we're bluffing, which we are with Jack 7, we don't need to risk much, right? When we have Ace King, we're going to get all the money on the turn anyways. So why would we bet like 200,000 here? When we have bluffs, we lose more money. When we have value hands, we still get the same amount by the end, right? So just bet small. 75K, give yourself a really cheap price. That's why you see good players choose such a small size. Get a call here. We pick up a gutter. I think it's an all-in. When they just call on the flop, like, yeah, they could have some nutted hands, but I also think they're going to have a lot of misses. It's a really weak line to just call on the flop, so I'm going to go for the shove here with the gutter. Nice. Take it. We call here with the 10s against 7s. It's just like improve, get better, play my best, you know, try hard. That's kind of it. But then there's managing my bankroll in general. I'm going to call in position, quite deep in position, covering your opponent with a hand that flops really well. Those are all good things. The bad things would be squeeze stacks here. Fold here as well. I mean, stacks are really, really nice, but I think this is quite strong as well, squeezing out of the big blind. I guess the timing's good, man. 6 left. 6 left until we are in the money and through. We are in 3rd place in this flight. And again, it's looking like around 160K for the win, but there's still some flights tomorrow to the day 2, which is tomorrow. Starts at 3 o'clock Eastern time. So still possibilities, man. Still a chance. Queens, nice. Pascal Hartman going for the raise. Do we just want to like pre-flop go for this? We can. Pascal is 58 blinds deep and is certainly going to open a wide range with the bubble and the shorter stacks in the blinds, and being a great high stakes player. Flatting is also an option too, but like queens particularly kind of suck to flat. Like I don't really mind flatting jacks and 10s and 9s and 8s primarily, and I don't mind slow playing sometimes with aces and kings, but like queens is just not, it's just not the vibe. So I'm going to 3-bet here to 455. Well, it's back around to Pascal. 3 off the money here. We cover them by about 1.2 million, but we're 3-betting, willing to rumble in the jungle. Doesn't happen. 5.7 million. Okay. It's a lot of chips. 5.7 million is a lot of chips. That would put us in about 32nd tomorrow, 31st, 32nd place with about 260 left. Olashemian, all-in jacks against aces. So unlucky. So unlucky. Hey, don't do that to the king. Kings against ace 9. So unlucky. João Ferreira. So unlucky. He bubbles. But, chat, you know what that means. Redfeld hype confirmed. Tomorrow. Tomorrow, chat. 3 p.m. Okay? Tomorrow, 3 p.m. Let me take a photo of this. 3 p.m. Eastern time. That's 8 p.m. UK. That's noon Pacific time. We've got day 2 of this WPT. Ho! And we are going to be playing for, it looks like around 160,000 for the win, something like that. That's a lot of money. You know? It's just a lot of change.